A warm welcome to the comprehensive guide on how to find all the records in Lies of P Overture. Today I'll show you how to earn the trophy and, in the end, be happy with your achievement. To make me happy, feel free to give a thumbs up, and let's get started right away with the Lisrim record, specifically in the standard edition. You can get it right at the beginning in the carnival garden when you talk to Rosora. She wants you to bring back her shoes, and of course we'll do that to obtain this record. You'll actually find the shoes at the carousel, but normally you can't get in there directly. First, head over here to the Ferris wheel, because from the Ferris wheel you can also access the carousel. So grab your ergo here again, because my stick drift threw me out of the carriage. But that's not a problem. Let's go back in and fight the stick drift in the carriage to get to the other side. Here you can jump out of the carriage and land down here on this platform. A few little enemies will show up here, which we'll quickly take care of. Once we've killed all the enemies here, we can of course keep going straight ahead, and here we'll already find the key to the tram station, which we'll need later on. Head down here and you can drop through this gap to get inside the carousel. Careful, the horses can damage you, but go all the way through here and you'll find Rosora's shoes in the chest that's already glowing in the back. But as I said, don't let the little horses hit you. Another enemy appears and we'll handle him. You can see the chest glowing, Rosora's footwear inside, we'll pick that up. And then, of course, we still need to return the shoes to her. Then go back to Rosora and give her the shoes, and she will automatically give you the first part of her treasure map, and you'll also receive the corresponding record, so you'll already have the first record in your inventory. We'll also find the next record in the carnival garden, namely the clear blue sky. However, this one is only available in NG Plus in the gold edition. If you go to the merchant here, you can buy this record, but only if you have already completed the game once and are in NG+. Otherwise, the record won't be available for purchase here. By the way, you can also sell the Royal Flower tea set here for 20,000 ergo and then get the key to the Black Rabbit Hole as well. And the record is also available here, that's why we can simply buy it here, but as I said, only in NG+. Next, we'll get the record The Clear Blue Sky, but this time in the standard edition, and you can get it at the tram station. Of course, only if you complete the painter's quest, and here it's very important that you make a crucial decision and lie to her. First, calmly talk to the painter here and then return the canvas to her, and afterwards click on Listen. You can now choose a response here, and it's very important that you lie to her and say what a brilliant masterpiece this artwork is. Only by doing this will you later receive her art set, which you can find in the cooling control room. So continue on all the way to the cooling control room and you will automatically find the art set in this room, which you can of course give back to her so she can complete her artwork. Then head back to the tram station and hand over the art set to her. So let's quickly teleport back and return the art set to the painter, and as a result she will create a new painting which you can simply pick up here later in the game. Additionally, you will also receive the record. This only happens if you lie to her beforehand. That's why it's very important that you lie to her, then return and collect your artwork along with the record. Let's move on to the next record, which is the Nightmare record in the gold edition, found in the Elixir Research Zone. Once you've spoken to Tracker there, you can proceed all the way through and you'll quickly find Klaus's luxury bag in the next corridor to get the shop expansion. Additionally, you'll also find the Order's Letter of Reprimand here. It's not particularly important here for now, but of course all of these are excerpts from the 100% guide. Head down here and you'll find a chest containing Klaus's luxury bag shop expansion. You can then give it to Klaus so he can expand his shop, so make sure to pick it up. Then go back to Hotel Grad and show Klaus the luxury bag. He'll be absolutely thrilled and will expand his shop for you, which means you'll then be able to buy the next record from him, which you can of course exchange for ancient discs. By now you should have enough of those, so you can easily buy this record and select it here. So grab the Nightmare record in the Gold Edition. Next there's another important decision to make, namely for the Nightmare record in the Standard Edition. To get it, we need to complete the Robots quest, and you can finish it when you reach the checkpoint where you meet Rossora for the second time. From there, of course, we continue on, and you definitely shouldn't miss the amulet down here because it gives you a nice stamina regeneration boost. Aside from the Patience amulet +1, we'll of course keep moving forward now. So turn around and follow this path to complete the Robots, or rather the Brains quest. You've already encountered him several times before, just slide down here and you'll meet him again in his tank. Keep heading down here. Careful, there's a slightly tougher enemy here, but that shouldn't be a problem for you pros. Grab the scatter grenade here, then we'll follow this path all the way through until we reach the brain. And here we have to make a final decision again. It's very important that you make the right choice here, otherwise you won't receive the record. So make sure to help him. Here click on help him and then you'll receive the Nightmare record, even though the quest will still end with the brain dying. In any case, you'll get the Nightmare record for this and have it in your inventory. Let's continue with the Lisrim record in the Gold Edition, which you can only get again in NG+. To do this, you simply need to go to the merchant here. From the Stargazer you can just buy it as usual, but as mentioned you must have completed the game at least once and be in New Game Plus to buy the record here, otherwise it's not possible in a normal playthrough. We won't find the next record until we've solved all the cipher machines. Of course you'll find the last cipher machine solution in the Lighthouse of Krat, and here you should solve the final cipher machine. It's also very important that you make the right decision again, otherwise you won't receive the record. First go down to the basement and use the giant amulet here to increase your weight, so you can also get the last one. So to solve it, go into your inventory, use the giant amulet which you can get from the merchant where you also bought the record earlier, equip it to increase your weight to 120%, and then the secret door will open here. In the back you can get the final solution for the cipher machine, and of course we can then report all of this to Tracker. We then have the Lighthouse Keeper's diary in our inventory, and that's why we now head back to Hotel Grad, and of course we can talk to Tracker there to solve the final puzzle. For this we receive a trophy and he will ask us one more important question that we absolutely must answer correctly, otherwise we won't get the record. So it's very important that when you talk to him you make sure to select yes. That's basically, here they are being rescued. Yes, it's very important that you do this. Select they and Grad will be saved. Sometimes this option might be on the other side. It's not always on the left, it can also be on the right. But it's crucial to choose this dialogue here in order to get the record and of course the trophy on top. The very last record can only be found after you have completed the DLC. Specifically, it's the Survivor record in the Gold Edition. To get it, simply go back to Hotel Grad and use the secret key to enter Leia's room. And here you'll automatically find the record on the table. Just pick it up and you'll have all the records in your pocket, and you should now also receive the trophy. The survival record is actually red and is a very special record that of course we get at the end. Congratulations, you now have all the records in your collection. Great, and the trophy should be yours as well. If you still don't have the trophy yet, even though you already have all the records in your collection, then you should definitely go to the jukebox and listen to all the new records there. Because the trophy requires that we also listen to all the records, so make sure to head over to the jukebox in Hotel Crud and play all the records. Again, enjoy your trophy. Until next time, take care, adios and ciao ciao.